Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome along to Redirect Esports. We're here for our second series of the night from the Euro Rocket Series League, and this time we go down to the Academy tier. It's Redirect Esports versus Illusory, and well, I'm Tom Dillon. Alongside me is Ground Zero, and these are two sides that are well, not too far off each other in the table, but they're definitely not fighting for the same places, really. This could be a difficult day for Redirect, maybe.
It more than likely is coming in, and they're 4-6, 6 losses to their 4 wins. Not the most best of standings you want to be pushing yourself against, but compared to their team, it's not much of a huge difference, but they do have the placements going for their hand, and they have the better wins, they have the better stats, in my opinion, looking at what we have, the database, and based upon that, I'd say it's very, very likely that the other team has a good chance of winning. But we've seen some very odd things happen on Rocket League, and on Rocket League, when two teams meet in a lobby, anything can and will happen. Isn't that right, Tom?
Yeah, and well, that's typically how it happens, particularly in Academy, where obviously the players are perhaps a little bit more inconsistent than those further up the tiers here in ERS. And well, in terms of predictions, I'm going to go here that it's going to be 3-2 to Illusory. I would love to toe the line and predict a redirect sweep, but I do think this is going to be difficult for them. Illusory have got a lot riding on this game when it comes to getting up through the table. But Ground Zero, maybe you're a little bit more optimistic than I am.
See, I like to have counterproductive opinions in comparison to the other caster, just to challenge them. I like to be the T-baits of everything I come on to. So I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to do the reverse. I'm going to go 3-2. I'm going to say it's going to be close. Redirect, while in comparison to Illusory, as you said, they have a lot to play for here, but that doesn't mean that Redirect are going to be on any it's an underdog story, and I like an underdog story. So I'm going to go ahead and say in favor for Redirect coming in. I'm going to give it a 3-2 in their favor.
Well, predicting a game 5 then, and we're ready to get into this series. 5 games ahead of us, ahead of these two teams. I doubt either of them will like to go through to the game 5. Well, that might be where we're headed. Let's wait and see. First stadium coming up. Looks like it's going to be the FH Stadium or Manfield. I never get them right. They're very confusing. Similar stadiums.
Very, very similar. You're right there, Tom. So it's very obvious that someone can make that very common mistake of mistaking these maps. But what a beautiful map it is, Manfield night, and it is evening time IRL as well. For those of you who do not touch grass like myself, I'm aware of the window saying it's dark over here, 9 p.m. So a beautiful night for a beautiful moment of Rocket League between two teams here, Illusory and Redirect popping in now, and they're already going to be battling it off. I'm excited to see how well this goes between both teams here, and the fight continues. From the first 8 seconds already from the side of Illusory, we're seeing some good offense, I'm not gonna lie. Redirect are still looking a tad bit awkward though, but now they're finally finding some action. Blue ball goes in and sweep. Oh, peek there with a shot, and Sam Dust gets that goal for Redirect Esports. My god, that is one way to start off the game in the first 20 seconds there.
Yeah, absolutely. The near post just getting the beating of the defender on the line, who tried to go in the air to him, but not to be in the end. So it is Redirect who strike first blood here as we get back underway. They're going to get the better of the kickoff. That's a slight bit of a mistake, and Oliver is straight on there to peg them back one. Illusory are going to get a goal to, well, I suppose, survive a little bit of an early scare. This is why they're 7-3 compared to 4-6 for Redirect at the moment. And well, it's still early days, only 30 seconds into the series. I can't really tell you who's looking better side at the moment. Here's Oliver with another shot. Might just put it on net. It's saved by Sam. But it's definitely looking like it's going to be a pretty close series.
It really, really is. As you said, first 30 seconds is not a stable enough, time that's passed through so you can form an opinion here. But right now, from the side of Redirect Esports, they're definitely redirecting the opposition into their favor. But we're seeing some more action now in the orange side. They've definitely cleared out their fantastic play there from Dusk there, and he clears it off into the corner. Off to the ceiling it goes. Good save there from the player from Illusory. The ball's still seeing some action in the hands of Redirect, but it finally clears off into the blue side, orange side here. Dask not getting the best of touches there, and it's another fight off the ball between both sides, and they're still all looking a tad bit awkward. As is with Academy, you see quite a sparse amount of ranks here that is just all over the place when it comes to MMR wise, so you're definitely going to see some odd moments happening for both players. Good save there on the backboard, and Peep there finally pushing into the side wall. Does miss it out. Oliver is going to stop it in his tracks, and Dusk now taking possession, throws it off to the side wall. I think he's trying to set up something nasty here. Air dribble incoming, it goes in for the shot, saved off well from a player from Illusory, and Peep there is trying to follow up with that, but he will be unsuccessful. And right now the game still remains tied with nearly 2 minutes have gone, and I spoke too soon. Tom, I spoke too soon.
Did. That was a very nice goal, wasn't it, from Solar rallying from the right-hand side, gets it over the top of that first man, and then straight into the back of the net. 2-1 to Redirect Esports. Perhaps a little bit of an upset on the cards then, as they lead with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this first game of the 5. Simsy will take this down the right-hand side. What can he do? Off of the wall he goes, looking central, not able to find anything on this occasion. Sam will give chase, and eventually Oliver will clear this one downfield. Here we go, out of centre field. A chance for Peep here. Off of the wall he goes into the centre. May be able to find someone. No, Solar gets bumped out of the way by Oliver, keeping it alive. And inside of opposition quarters, though, a Redirect Esports. Here goes Simsy downfield. Not able to do much with it. Solar cuts it off deftly. Now, here he goes once more, looking to pierce into the centre. Oliver clears this one away, and they're holding on to the lead relatively nicely here. On defence, though, for the time being. Shot might come in from Simsy. He's going to have to go into the centre. Solar deals with it. Not well enough, though. Into the centre it goes for Oliver. Takes a shot, and Oliver squares the game.
That is one very nice way to tie up the game, and perfectly timed it is. 2 minutes 22 seconds on the timer, and they're all tied 2-2. So we got a quadruple 2 here. Very nicely done. I think this is all scripted in my opinion there, Tom, but what a script it is, because that's one way they tied up the game. And now it's going to be a hard fought battle from Redirect to push that ball in. Shot opportunity, double tap, missed out. They're very close from the side of Redirect, but still they're going to pretend with more battle because it's still a never-ending war in the first game itself. And what a first game it is. We've seen some action, we've seen some great shots, we've seen some great team plays. Biggest issue I've seen is the lack of rotations being conductive, but those things can happen. And ooh, Dusk, what a shot, and what a goal as the second minute marker just went past us there, Tom.
Some of the very nice shots at the near post once more, and there you go. Redirect able to just get their noses in ahead. At every stage of this game, they've just had their noses ever so slightly in ahead. This is a messed up kickoff, though, and it's straight off of kickoff. Simsy is going to score. That is nasty. Looks like there was some kind of controller disconnect or something from Pete there. Shot comes in. Simsy not going to miss that one. He did very well to react, though. Actually, Ground Zero, it's not easy when you're going through your kickoff routine to react to the fact that that guy has missed it and then put it on net, because ordinarily these guys aren't really challenging the net off of kickoffs.
Nope, not at all. Right now, they're still playing fantastic, but there's a little bit of a mishaps to happen. You gotta account for those, but the biggest thing you can do is try and keep your head up and just go with the flow, go with the punches, and the punch is about to go into the goal. Dusk with another goal. This man has been on fire tonight. He's been, I think, the MVP for the side of Redirect, because he redirected that shot in, and the mistouch there from, I believe that was Vib. He just got a mistouch. Unfortunately for him, that ball will not be flying out, rather right back in his own net. 4-3. Redirect taking the lead here, but it's one goal not enough, and I was going to speak too soon again. Ball does bounce off the post, though, so as we see that the opportunity has not arisen from the side of Redirect to get another shot in there. Save right there from Oliver, plays it down middle. Shot opportunity now. Slimzy with the possession, gets removed from the ball itself. Soul with a shot. Vib there, last man in defense. Yes, off the sidewall, takes his corner boost. What do they do now? Nothing yet until Oliver is going to clear it off. Vip perfectly positioning himself for a shot there. Save from Peep. Shot from Oliver, and that ball goes in. My God, what a shot that was as well.
Well, we've got a minute to go, and these two sides are absolutely inseparable at the moment. It hasn't been a low-scoring affair. 8 goals in the first of potentially 5 games. Illusory maybe not quite on the pace today. Redirects, of course, are looking absolutely fine indeed. 1 minute to go then. Here we go. Sam looks to take a shot. He will be cut off by Vibs, who goes downfield now, looking to the right-hand side, not able to find anything. Now downfield we go. This is Peep, takes a shot. He's going to go over the top of one. Simsy is back, but he's not able to stop that one.
Oh, that is a beautiful play.
Get their noses in front once again, don't they?
They really do. They're always taking the edge out every game they can, every opportunity they can. And my God, they do take it. But the biggest thing is they're always allowing that opportunity to come back and have the other team make their own responses to these shots. Well, Seps does get a touch on the ball there, pinches it off the backboard, but it's inside there from Oliver, clears it off there, and there's a bit of a double commit now. I think it's just going to be like watching a fish out of water here at this point from the side of Redirect. They're going to be desperate to keep that ball away the last 30 seconds, and that 30 seconds, speaking of it, that marker warning has come up on the scoreboard. That's another save there, cleared it down the corner. Bump on Slimsy from Dusk. The ball is in the middle, in the hands of Oliver, who's going to set up an irritable there. Gets a nice one there. He's going to try and find Viv. What will we do with it? Can't redirect it in. He is not from Redirect. Of course he can't, but the ball still remains. 7 seconds. Peep missing the ball as well. Will our Soul get the shot in there? No, he cannot. Ball fouls away, and it is done. Ball finally falling down on the orange side, and the first win in the hands of Redirect. And my God, what a surprise that is from the first game. We've seen some fantastic moments from the side of Redirect. They're taking the first win in this best of 5, Tom.
Oh, as we have a look at the statistics, they all put shift in. Sam, obviously, with his 3 goals, able to get 844 points onto the board, 6 shots and 4 saves. The only player on the Redirect side to actually make a save there, Ground Zero, which is a little bit interesting. Perhaps doing all of the defense, all of the offense as well, but they looked very good. I still am struggling to look past Illusory for this series, to be honest with you. I think that they looked off pace, they looked off colour in that first game, but I still think they're holding this series almost at arm's length.
It's like watching nose to nose the battle right now. You can't just give one favor to one team, because each time one scores, you get a response back from the side here. So to say that one team is dominating would be a fool's opinion in this moment, but anything can happen. And right now, Redirect have shook us in the first game, but as you said there, it's not going to be an easy game for Redirect to still win. Illusory good surprises in the second game right now, and I'm of the opinion that they're going to adapt, or hopefully change up what they were doing wrong last game. They weren't doing wrong much, but the biggest thing is their lack of defense. Same with Redirect here, but Redirect had the edge in the first moment. First couple of seconds with the aggression. Maybe if they're starting to adapt to that, just speed up the pace of the game, apply some pressure, they should be able to knock down the side of Redirect here. But nonetheless, they're still second game here in Forbidden Temple. What a beautiful map, and the first 30 seconds have passed, and no score yet. But nonetheless, from the side of Redirect and Illusory, good offensive defense right now.
Here we go away. His people try and take it down the right-hand side. He looks to go central, cut off by Simsy. He's now going to try and create something off of this rear wall. Into the centre he goes, cleared away by Redirect once more. Just having to concentrate for a moment under a lot of pressure in the defence now. Turning it to offense, a shot comes in from Peep, and it isn't quite going to be into the net. It's saved. Now here goes Vibs, downfield he goes, looking for a teammate infield, not able to find anything, and now Peep going back downfield. He misses this one. Leaves it for Sam. Sam now off of the right-hand side, goes into the centre, runs out to boost. Simsy will bring this one away. And a real chance now for Redirect to start to apply some more pressure, but they have to go back to defence now, as here goes Vibs, looking to find a teammate again, not able to do anything. Back downfield we go. It's a bit of ping-pong at the moment. Neither side really finding a way through. Now Solar RL for a shot, not able to find it. It might pop up nicely for Peep. He's going to flick it very patiently, but still, neither side able to break this deadlock.
Nope, the deadlock, it remains. They're both stuck in checkmate right now. They're trying to outdo each other. A great game of chess between both sides. It's great outdoing, but nonetheless, there's going to be one moment where one side is going to crumble, and hope to God right now it's not Redirect. They've been playing good defense. They've been, trying to maintain their boost amount. pass it to their teammates any opportunity they can. Good follow between both sides here. Soul does not touch on the ball. Here's Sam also missing it, and there's a crumble. Will that ball go in? No. Peep does get that save there. He changed it from the Fennec to the Octane there. Beneficial change. Who knows? Right now, good defense from Soul. Pass it up to Peep. Peep clears it down middle. Will Sam does get there in time? No, he will not, and he completely misses the touch on the ball. Soul with no boost, forced to make another terrifying save there from the side in his own corner. He takes a middle boost now, has possession. What will he do with it? Can he change the outcome? Flicks it there, and the ball goes in! Oh my days! I was not expecting that. Oliver completely missing the touch on the ball, and the first goal goes to the side of redirect.
I mean, now they've got to be thinking sweep, right? Haven't they? 2 minutes and a half to go in the game, and well, they have the lead in game 2. This is looking very, very good for them. Here we go, getting back underway. Can Illusory pull something out of the bag? It's going to be a very good kickoff that Sol is going to chase all the way down. Looks for a bump on Vibs, won't get it, but Vibs makes a mistake, and Dusk, damn Dusk, to make it 2-0 and give Redirect a stranglehold on the series. I mean, crowd, we didn't expect this, did we?
No, not at all. I was not expecting this performance. I thought Illusory was going to come back, at least in this game, having adapted or looked over their mistakes, talked it out. No timeout has been called, so it's obvious that I thought that they needed, they were confident that they could bring back the first game. But right now, it's just, this game is a screaming redirect. What a save there from Dusk. My God, clears it off there. Slimzy trying to pass it to his teammate. He just finds him successful to Oliver. Oliver now, a pass off the ceiling. Will he get a shot opportunity? Save there from Dole, but he backflips there, unfortunately for him. Pass off there to Oliver from his own teammate Vib, but Slimzy now just get a demo. All to Vib. Vib with an air dribble. No, he fails it, unfortunately for him, and the ball will go with another 50-50. Dog on the sidewall. Slimzy with possession. 50-50s in the air. It's just 50-50s all around. They're all just fighting to see who can gain possession of the ball right now. And Illusory, it would be very disingenuous of me to say right now that this is game at all right now, Thomas. Everything is in favor for Redirect with only 1 minute 30 seconds left on the timer right now.
Yeah, they've got to have one more good performance after this one though, haven't they? So definitely still not over in terms of the series. Simsy's going to try and create something, finds Oliver maybe. No, Sam takes it away, and now they can start to try and apply even more pressure to make it 3. They will make it 3 here. It's Peep puts it into the bottom right hand corner, and Redirect looking to say much the better side would be an understatement here. They are absolutely dominating Illusory in this second game of the 5, and well, with 1 minute and 12 seconds to go, I don't think you can look past them now.
Not at all. 8th on the table. My God, who lied and put them 8th? Oh, I think I see why now. I'm joking, but that was truly unfortunate. Their one own goal, the only goal the side of Illusory has scored right now has been from their own players. That shows how powerful Redirect is, as the only way that the other side can score is 2-0. But nonetheless, 3-1, still 1 minute left on the timer here. Let's hope for no more mistakes coming from the side of Redirect, because that was a lethal. Non-lethal, hopefully not too lethal. Still, they're biting down far more better than a Cobra Snake here, and they bring back that mistake. Oh, the ball does go wide right off the post. It rolls off there. Still 54 seconds left on the timer here, and Redirect are still in possession of this game right now. I think if we get a sweep here, that will be an incredibly impressive performance from the side of Redirect, and it will truly shift anyone's opinions of the Redirect Academy team and their roster, being 8th on the table itself if they're beating a top 4.
We'll wait and see, as here they go, 30 big seconds now to try and win this game, wrap up this game 2. It's not going to be easy for them. 1 goal now would just change that equation ever so slightly. When the time starts to tick away, Redirects start to sense that this series is going to well and truly go into their control. Here goes Sam trying to bring this away. There's a demo, or cut them short at the back ever so slightly. Soul has to get back into it, and Peep brings this one away. 5 seconds to go now, and it is going to be Redirects who gets this victory. People clear it away. He's going to spike the ball. And by the looks of things, Redirects go 2-0 up in the series. Unlikely opportunity to sweep. But now my question for you, Ground Zero, is that, well, can you see an Illusory reverse sweep? Because despite what I said in the last game, I don't think I can.
I'm not going to lie. I don't see... dare I say that Illusory come back? Who knows? But from the side of Illusory, it's been very quiet. They haven't been doing much at all. And if this theme does continue, then it's a very likely possibility. It's not out of the question. Murphy's Law here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm a big fan of Murphy's Law. Anything bad can and will happen. And we've seen that happen right in front of us right there. From the side of Redirect, they won the second game throughout without any delay in performance. They've kept up the aggression. They kept up the same energy. It's Illusory who's taking a step back right now. And that is something I didn't see happening. But like you said there, I'm gonna answer your question. Did I say a sweep? I still say maybe my original prediction could be wrong with a 3-2, but maybe a 3-1 possibly. Who knows? What about yourself there, Tom?
Well, I'm going to back them for the sweep. I always think in these relatively low pressure league play games, I think the teams don't necessarily pull punches into game 3, but they think we really want to play 3 more games and get 1 win onto the board. So I think here Redirect have got a lot of momentum with them, and hopefully they'll be able to use it to their advantage. Here goes Peep downfield. He's going to go off of the backboard. Vibs will take this one away. Not able to clear it properly though. Oliver has to do those duties in the end, and now down the right hand side he goes, not with a lot of boost to work with. Vibs plays it nicely into the center. There should be a teammate there, but Simsy doesn't want to overcommit, and it's good job because he was caught short at the back for a moment. Now shot comes in, and Sam at the near post once more. I mean, he's found his shooting boots today.
He truly has. He's held them on tight, got those knots, a double knot even, and Mike, what a shot that was. Top right bins as well. Hashtag placement on that one. They're taking it away in style in the 3rd game, and what a way to start off the 3rd game it was. 4,000. It's been a fantastic performance from Redirect. I've not been disappointed at all. And I don't doubt you will be either there, Tom, as this performance has been spectacular from this roster right now. They've been playing their hearts out, and what a couple of games they've given us. And they've kept up. The biggest thing I've seen from the side of Redirect here is their consistency, and consistent they've remained to be even to this game.
Yeah, they have been very consistent, haven't they? You wouldn't have expected it. Here's a shot to maybe get Illusory back into the game. It's still loose. The ball's sold. Does very well to clear it away. Now downfield we go off of the corner into the centre, maybe from a teammate. Now going up and looping in. No, it'll be cleared away. Sol can't follow it in, and Simsy has to take this back downfield. It's only a slim lead at this stage in a game. It can change so quickly. Sam now downfield. Here he goes, looking to go into the centre off the backboard. He goes teammate in the centre, but no one really with the ability to turn it on net. Now Oliver back downfield. This might be a slight mistake, and Sam does very well to recover. Good demo play. Creates the opportunity out of virtually nothing. And Illusory back into the game.
He snuck that one in beautifully there, right past the last man in defense, who was Soul himself. I was trying to apologize, it was Peep there. Couldn't tell between the difference of the Octane there. And that man himself couldn't make it back in time. And that ball slings itself right perfectly into the orange net. Finally, we're seeing some action, the aggressive play. We're seeing possibly a reversal here, and a mirror image of the first game, as we saw the first game itself being very close. 1 minute, 2 minutes in, and right now both teams are 1-1 tied. Who can change the shift of it right now? I think Vibs is kind of start something here, but that does get stopped in his tracks. Pass off there, awkward touch, awkward bounce there for Dusk. People are forced to do his duties, push it up into the corner. Will the last player get in time? Sam, he seems to be stuck in the corner of Illusory here, but he hasn't been able to do anything. Wasted off his boost now. He'll be forced to rotate. Peep is just fighting the other player. Simsy, I believe, in the middle of the field, trying to stop that ball. Simsy now in the air, clears it down middle. Ball goes in the hands of Soul RL, who's trying to set up an air dribble. Corner, Vibs continues to touch on the ball, and the ball flies in to the middle. Will Simsy save it? Yes, he will, but that ball still flies into the path of Peep. It does get 50-50 by Oliver. Cleared there, sky high from Peep to Peep, from Dusk to Peep there, but unfortunate, no touches there. And the first 2 minutes and the first 3 minutes are gone. Still game is tied, and like you said there, Tom, anything can happen at this point right now, and I think it might be the side of Illusory that might do something.
We'll see off the backboard it goes. This is going to be a chance for Pete, but he's not able to turn it on net. It's just ever so slightly above him and always getting away from him, that shot. Now a shot comes in, and it's going to be flashed to the far post. Oliver has to chase down to try and clear his lines. He does clear his lines, only for Pete to put it back into contention. Here he goes once more. Misses this ball on the left-hand side wall, and Simsy trying to put it downfield. Again, just good high pressure from Redirect to try and keep this ball in the opposition half. Now into the centre it goes. A shot comes in. This is going to be off the backboard. A lot of work to do. It will find its way in from Oliver. And potentially a game 4 is going to be what we see in this series. Illusory have had to dig deep for this win. And I think they're looking very good to get it.
It looks like my original prediction of Illusory being the team that does something has remained to be stuck true there, Tom. And they truly have. What a shot that was from Oliver. Sorry, apologies, Simsy as well. Something that, you know, ugly fit that ball right into the orange net, passing there from Simsy to Vibs there, but no follow from him. Oliver now doing his duties, bump there in the back. And I believe Redirect now is going to be desperate for that 1 goal to type the game and push it to a possible OT. But I think a game 4 seems more likely than an OT does right now. Played there from Peep. He just gets stopped and distracted by Vibs, who clears it off. And Soul is going to stop it in the air. Now another play here into the middle. Pass off to Oliver, who clears it out in the corner. And nothing substantial yet from the side of Redirect. They've been trying to do stuff, but the touches on the ball seem as calculated as last time, and just they seem so desperate. Is the kind of emotion I'm feeling right now.
Well, 38 seconds to find something in this game. Redirect. Illusory holding on at the moment. Sam will chase this one down and clear it off of the byline. Now downfield he goes into centre field, finds a teammate on this right hand side. It's a good stop from Vibs. Stops that ball dead on the right hand side, but taken away from him by Sam. And now central it goes. Maybe a chance for a shot that comes in, but real chance now into the centre. No one there to turn it home, and suddenly the 30 seconds has turned into 10. And Redirect staring down the face of a game 4. Here we go into the centre, maybe cushioned by Pete, not able to do much with it. And with 2 seconds onto the clock, they're going to have to find a buzzer beater. Into the centre it goes, maybe for overtime, and they will! What? And the sweep stays alive by the slightest of all margins.
My God, I've seen a This Is Rocket League moment right before my very eyes. A 0-second goal. Oh my days, how did Dusk absolutely sling the ball right past the whole defense of Illusory, pushing the ball to his team, and Pete finalizing that goal into OT. The unlikely OT I said earlier seems very likely right now, as it's staring us in the face, passing there from Dusk. He's been a fantastic team player there, especially throughout this game, trying to set up his teammates more than being selfish throughout this whole time. And right now, ball finally playing into the corner, more aggressiveness from the side of Redirect. Will that ball be bound in there to an orange player? No, will not. Soul there is going to try and find another pass off the corner to his teammate. Peep there does get a read, but he can't get a touch though. Shot off there back to board, and the ball goes in. Dusk, the man himself, has done it. He's got that goal for Redirect Esports, bringing this game in a 3-0 sweep. They've done the impossible, Tom.
Well, you know, they've got me to thank really for the fact that I wrote them off in the pre-game there. But well, you know, that was a very, very good performance. I'm surprised. I am. That was superb performance from Redirects, and I thought maybe they looked a bit off colour in game 1, as did Illusory actually. And I think that sort of attack from Illusory never really came to fruition, and Redirects only got better and better throughout the series, and you can't complain when you're pulling out performances like that against people who are higher than you in the table. And well, that magical 6th spot in the playoffs, well, starting to look a very real possibility.
It really is, and like you said, they age like fine wine throughout the duration of this game, and especially that 0-second beater was an absolute screamer there from Dusk at the last moment. They look to be desperate, but they put that desperation as their motivation for their energy to push this game into a full 3-0 sweep. As you said, no one wants to be suffering through another extra game and push it to a game 5 at this point for one win overall. But nonetheless, that 6th spot is gonna look pretty sweet for Redirect right now, and what a game it has been from both sides. And fantastic performance, massive congratulations, all the praises there for the boys today, and they're definitely going to be giving themselves a pat on the back tonight as they finish this game off very nicely for themselves.
Yes, absolutely, and well, that was pretty pretty entertaining stuff. And well, before we do the outro here, I'll just ask you, Ground, if you've got any plugs or any closing thoughts.
Oh, well, myself, I am a show match caster. Also, it's basic casting is my passion now. So we've got some amazing show matches happening tomorrow and on Friday. Sunday. Apologies. Fantastic performances are going to happen there. The balls are definitely going to be flying between both nets on both sides. It's going to be a very heated matchup. If you guys want to check out my channel, it's there. And also, if you want to check out my Twitter, it's all in the webcam as well at the same time. So I'm going to leave the floor to you, Dylan.
Yes, well, I don't have anything interesting going on, but you can see me sort of hanging around the official ERS streams throughout the course of the week, picking up as many slots as I can over there. But from us, it's Redirect Esports. That was a very fun match and a very good match, and a much better performance than the guys that were before. Although maybe I'm being a little bit unfair. Point in case, it was a very good sweep. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all later. Good night.
Good night.